I am so confused. This doesn't look like the main entrance, but all the signs are taking us this way. We're not even in the park and we can see Wildfire already. This entrance might have saved us because it's almost taken us right to the back of the park. There's chimpanzees and we're going to go on the first ride, which is going to be the safari cable car thing. So yeah, welcome back everybody and welcome to Kolmården, which is a pretty famous Swedish zoo that just happens to be home to the biggest wooden roller coaster in Europe. I also forgot to say this is going to be my 200th roller coaster. So Malta, why are we doing the safari first instead of Wildfire that's right there?
Because last time we went, this got like over an hour queue. 1 hour after it's opened, and you can see the queue is already quite long.
Is this such a cool queue? No limbs. Is that the empty Had Stadium? You can never escape Flamingo Land. They literally go off so far away. Off we go. Look at that RMC topper track. It's so peaceful. Look at that wave turn and the view. Wow. Ostriches. My god, they're so cute. What is going on here? Look at the giraffes. Sleeping lion. Look there, there's a bear. Wow. That's the first time I've ridden a ride that has a duration that's longer than you queued for it. It takes exactly half an hour to go around that, and it's absolutely amazing the views you can get. The safari ride at Kolmården is an absolute must. Should we go on Wildfire? Don't cry, it's an RMC. Go on then. That looks so good. I mean, fair enough. Here we go. Wildfire on the front row. So that was my 200th coaster. It's so smooth. The scenery from the ride is amazing. The airtime's not the strongest, but I'm sure if I ride it further back, that could change. Let's go again straight away on this absolute awesome ride. And the other thing I experienced for the first time, the operator gave me more room than I had. He pulled the lap bar up and it moved up. Then he pulled it up again and it locked. So he ended up lifting the lap bar to give me even more room. And I'm like, all right, thank you. And also normally I hate shin bars on most RMC coasters, but these shin bars, they're rounded off so they don't dig into your shins at all. I probably won't get any damages onto my shins and I can ride this, depending on the operations, all day long. I've now ridden every RMC in Europe. Very nice station. Even in the middle of the train, you can feel so much more airtime on that drop. 201! This is also a perfect clone of Västern Expressen, which we rode at Tusenfryd not that long ago. Back row. That was rough as shit. Skeppet, let's go. Look how steep that drop is. Yeah, we're going on that. All the rides are done in this area, now let's get back on Wildfire. I couldn't think of anything worse than seeing this sign in front of the entrance. Oh, let's go, that's class! Because you have so much speed going into it, that main drop is the best straight drop I've ever ridden. And on the back row, it makes a world of difference. After a back row ride, I'm now undecided whether that's the best coaster in Sweden. It's definitely between Wildfire and Helix, and it's very close. After a fifth ride, yeah, that might be better than Helix. No cap. That was so laggy. Saw the dolphin show. It was pretty decent, but the one I experienced in Tenerife at Rollercoaster was much better. Monty! Normally zoo enclosures can look really unethical, But I have to say, oh god, what on earth happened there? The ones at Kolmården are really well designed, especially the fact that they just build it around the natural landscape. I think it looks really cool. One observation I've made with this park is that there's a lot of crying children. I think I've counted at least 10. Understandably, one of them was on Wildfire, but for the others, the animals are in enclosures. They're not going to eat you. Om nom nom nom. Bamsesveld to ride. Gordish Torget. I'm kind of surprised at how nice this area is. It's even got a mountain with a little house on top. The queue looks so long, but at least the surrounding area looks really nice. Queued about half an hour for that. It's a credit and that's what you have to do. I honestly don't mind waiting though. The area is really nice and the layout's pretty fun. One of the better kiddie coasters that there is, I would say. Farmer's Cock. Some cool little flat rides for the small humans. Not you. Is it a white zebra with black stripes or a black zebra with white stripes? And now it's time for even more re-rides on Wildfire. Where has the queue gone? I don't mind. After a 7th ride, that's definitely sped up a lot. It's been at 20 minutes all day and suddenly it's walk on. The train also looks absolutely awesome. Going on the front row again. Meanwhile, Mole's there all by himself on the back. Yay, we made it to double figures. Life hack. Avoid the gift shop. Get more re-rides. Let's go! Warning, wild bears don't feed. Well, how do they not starve then? Hey guys, I'm doing a voice recording now on a roller coaster. I'm going to steal somebody else's POV and put it over the top. So here we go. Oh no, the people screaming are ruining it. Here we go! Upside down! Woo! There's no airtime there. Woo! And the brakes. You swerving forward. Pretty much. So that might be our last ride on Wildfire. 12th ride.
This better be recording.
I've recorded him doing that. He just went woo woo. Time for last ride of the day on Wildfire. We're literally going to be on the last train. I'm vlogging. Hello. I have to say, my favourite thing about Wildfire is the people who operate it, because they don't staple you and they're very kind. After our 13th ride, they said, oh, go on then, and sent us round again. I've had a total of 14 rides on Wildfire. It's one of my favourite coasters. If I'm giving an honest review, its pacing isn't the best, but there's so many great elements, including the first drop, and when the operators give you so much room, it's absolutely amazing. I think out of all of Europe's RMCs, it's the worst, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Currently for me, it sits one spot behind Let Coaster as my 6th favourite roller coaster of all time. So that will be all from an amazing day at Kolmården, the zoo in a Swedish forest in the middle of nowhere. It also happened to have an RMC. Despite that being the only thrill ride, there is so much here to see and do, and honestly I think spending a full day here is fully worth it. It's a really nice park, so unique, and I'd highly recommend visiting. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Buckle up, it's a thrill ride. This is Dwayne Johnson if he was an owl.